Like the Body Fit Challenge at California Family Fitness, sometimes it takes a helping hand and a big push from someone else to help you attain your fitness goals. But in some cases, it takes a big helping of tough love.
And that's exactly what author Steve Siebold is dishing out with his new book called Die Fat or Get Tough, 101 Differences in Thinking Between Fat People and Fit People. Steve says that unless you have a true medical condition, if you're fat, it's your fault. Steve joins us with some tips on how to get tough on obesity. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here
Okay,
today.
so I get it, die fat or get tough, but this is, for a lot of people, this is a tough pill to swallow, that it's their fault. It's a hard thing to admit.
Yeah, it really is, but it is our fault, and we're losing the obesity epidemic. So it's time that we all grow up emotionally, get tough with ourselves, and put the pizza down.
What's the first step then?
Make a decision.
Yeah.
Make a decision. You're going to do this, and you're not going to get off the diet. You're going to stick to it. You're going to stick to your exercise program, like your fit people over here on the side.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all it really takes is a diet, good diet, and mental toughness.
Okay, you're making it sound really easy. Now you're calling yourself a former fat person. Quickly give us your backstory.
8 years ago, I was 40 pounds overweight. I give speeches for corporations around the world, and in airports and all the. These are my excuses. And so I'm eating the pizza and the donuts and all the stuff.
You're tired.
I'm tired. All that. Thank you very much. Appreciate the excuse. Yeah. And
I'll help you out.
I gained 40 pounds, and I felt terrible. And so I wrote a mental toughness program for myself called fatloser.com. 12 weeks later, I lost the weight and I never gained it back.
Wow.
Never felt better.
Wow. Okay, so in the book, you describe 101 differences between the thinking between fat people and fit people. What are some of those?
Well, one of them is we interviewed for the book 500 fat people, 500 fit people, and I went to dinner with these people, breakfast, lunch, all that. And the fit people would look at the menu and say, well, I'm going to get the salmon and the salad and light on the dressing. And I'm saying, I'll take the cheeseburger and the fries, make it, put some salt on the fries. And I'm thinking, no wonder I'm fat. I mean, they just think completely different in terms of choices.
So this was kind of like a learning experience for you.
Oh yeah, I realized
I
really thought more like a fat person than a fit person. And that's really what my problem was.
But you're saying everyone's failed at diets, but the difference is a fit person doesn't let them get down.
Oh yeah, even the fit people fail from time to time, no question. But they learn from it and they push forward because they're really committed. They made a decision to do this. We all have failed at diets. I mean, for sure, no question. But this is doable once you make a decision.
Okay.
So Steve, is it important to have, like, we all have mentors for different areas in our life, like careers and stuff. Is it important to find somebody who could be like our fitness mentor?
I think it really helps. I mean, if you can afford it, it's a great thing. Get a physical trainer, get a nutritionist, go to your doctor, make sure you're healthy enough for a good diet and exercise program. That's very important. And I think so, yeah. Mentors are fantastic. I think so.
Well, and if you have someone to work out with and you have someone pushing you, it sure is a lot easier, because if you're alone on the couch at night, man, it's easy to reach for something that's really bad.
You just sit with the chips on the stomach, just feed them in there. I've done it, man. I know. It's easy to do.
When you also say that fat people give in to cravings while fit people remain compliant, and you go as far as saying that 99% compliance is failure. It's pretty tough, isn't it?
When you're losing the weight, you've got to stick to it. For the first 12 weeks, I stuck to it 100%, and I think that most people that lose weight successfully do. And after that, if you can afford to eat a few chips or whatever you like, and you can afford it because you're fit, then you might want to do that. I mean, obviously life is short. You want to do what you want to do. But if you can afford it, do it. And if you can't, don't. Stick to it.
Okay, so you say that if you're fat, it's your fault, but what about genetics? Do they play a role in obesity?
Oh, sure. No question about it. I mean, my wife has struggled with her weight her whole life. She is fit, but she has struggled. I struggle less. I mean, some people have it easier than others, but at the end of the day, your genetics are your genetics. So what are we supposed to say? Well, I'm fat and I'm going to die young because of my genetics? I mean, it just makes it tougher, but it's still the same thing. You still have to get fit.
Now, what about all the people that say, okay, I screwed up on my diet. They're doing really good, and they go, oh, I'll just wait, and I'll restart on Monday.
Gee, I've never done
bad,
that.
Right?
You've never done that either,
never,
right? Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, we've all done it. I mean, that's the thing.
Doing it right now with the fair. Monday. The fair's over on Monday.
You're thinking about it already. It's only Friday, right?
Yeah.
Fried foods.
Monday is never coming. It's never coming. And I've done it. We've all done that, of course. But Monday is never coming. And I think once you make a decision you're going to do this, then you don't think about those things.
And I like the last tip that was on the list there. Make yourself a priority. I think that a lot of people bend over backwards to help others, you know, and then we kind of give ourselves a short shrift.
Yeah, we do.
Right. Yeah. No one's coming in to take care of us or to save us. I mean, we got to save us from ourselves, right? The government's not supposed to do it. The food companies aren't responsible. We're responsible, aren't we? Ultimately, for our own health and success.
Ben, yeah, you went through it too, and you said you lost 40 pounds. So if people out there watching, what would be the #1 tip you would give them?
first of all, really go to your doctor and make sure you're healthy enough. That's really important because you don't want to be thinking in your mind, I'm really overweight. Is this dangerous for me? Am I going to have a heart attack? I mean, that's really, really important. Second, make a decision. Third, learn how people think, the differences in thinking between fat people and fit people, and you'll see it's like they're living on a different planet.
Yeah.
Very eye-opening.
Steve, you got a lot of great points in this book. Where can people get it?
Amazon.com.
All right.
Oh, that's easy.
Very
okay,
easy.
you're going to make it very easy for
Thanks,
us.
Steve.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks very
Darn
much.